Have you ever stopped to ponder on the intricate dynamics of a relationship? What truly lies beneath the surface of our connections with others? In the grand scope of human existence, relationships serve as the threads that weave together the tapestry of our lives. They are more than just the sum of shared experiences or mutual interests. They are complex, intricate systems of emotional bonds, psychological aspects, and shared histories that shape us, mold us, and sometimes even break us. Think about it. Every relationship, be it a romantic liaison, a friendship, a familial bond, or even a fleeting connection with a stranger, carries its unique weight and significance. Each has the potential to influence our perspectives, our decisions, our behavior, and ultimately, our lives. Delving deeper, we find that relationships are not just about the visible interactions. They are about the unseen depths, the silent exchanges, the unspoken understanding, the shared laughter and tears, the quiet support in times of need, and the comforting presence in moments of solitude. These unseen depths form the essence of our relationships, binding us in ways that are often too profound to put into words. From a psychological perspective, relationships can be a mirror, reflecting our deepest fears, insecurities, hopes, and dreams. They can challenge us, push us out of our comfort zones, and help us grow in ways we never thought possible. They can also provide a safe haven, a sanctuary where we can be our authentic selves without the fear of judgment or rejection. On an emotional level, relationships can stir up a whirlwind of feelings: joy, love, excitement, anxiety, anger, sadness. The emotional spectrum of a relationship can be as vast as the ocean itself. Yet, it's these very emotions that make our relationships so incredibly captivating, so intensely personal, and so deeply meaningful. As we journey deeper into the realm of relationships, prepare to uncover some lesser-known truths that will surely pique your interest. The exploration of these unseen depths promises to be a fascinating journey, one that will enrich your understanding of the intricate dynamics that underpin our relationships with others. Did you know there's a scientific angle to our relationships? Let's explore this fascinating side. Imagine your heart skipping a beat when you see that special someone. It isn't just a poetic expression, but a scientific phenomenon. When we're attracted to someone, adrenaline, a hormone that plays a key role in the body's fight or flight response, causes our heart rate to increase. That's right, it's not just love, it's biochemistry at work. Now let's dig a little deeper. Ever felt an overwhelming sense of comfort and trust with someone? That's oxytocin, often hailed as the love hormone. It's released during touching moments like a warm hug or a tender kiss, creating a sense of bonding and trust. This powerful hormone can make us feel deeply connected to someone even after a short interaction. But what about those butterflies in your stomach or that intense craving to be around your love interest? Thank dopamine for that. This neurotransmitter is responsible for desire and reward. When you're with your beloved, dopamine levels surge, making you want to repeat the experience. It's like your brain's own reward system, making love a little addictive, scientifically speaking. Moving on from hormones, let's delve into the realm of psychology. Have you noticed how you start to pick up your partner's habits or mannerisms over time? That's called mirroring, a subconscious process where we mimic the physical or emotional states of those we spend time with. It's a sign of empathy and bonding, indicating a deep connection. Finally, let's not forget the cognitive aspect. Relationships are a constant learning process. They help us understand our own emotions and those of others. They shape our perceptions, our values, and even our sense of self. All of these elements come together to form the complex, beautiful mosaic of human relationships. Science might seem distant from emotions, but as we've seen, it's deeply intertwined with our relationships. Culture, an invisible thread, weaves through our relationships, shaping them in ways we often overlook. It's like the unseen hand that guides how we perceive, build, and sustain relationships. Different cultures around the world have unique ways of looking at relationships, each with its distinct flavor and essence. Consider for a moment the myriad ways in which relationships are approached globally. In some societies, relationships are seen as a partnership, a meeting of equals where decisions are made collectively. In others, relationships might follow more traditional roles with certain expectations tied to gender or status. These cultural norms can significantly influence how people in relationships interact and negotiate their shared and individual spaces. Let's travel east to Japan, where harmony and respect are fundamental cultural values. These values shape relationships where open conflict is often avoided in favor of maintaining peace. Now let's journey to the Mediterranean regions, where relationships are characterized by passion, expressiveness, and direct communication. These cultural traits influence how disagreements are handled, with open and often animated discussions being the norm. Culture also influences the rituals and traditions associated with relationships. In India, for example, relationships often involve large family networks, and major decisions are sometimes made collectively. In contrast, Western cultures often place a higher value on individualism, which can influence relationships to be more focused on the couple rather than the extended family. The influence of culture extends to how we express love and affection. Some cultures are more reserved, expressing love through subtle gestures or acts of service. Others might be more open and demonstrative, with public displays of affection being commonplace. These cultural nuances shape our relationships, adding complexity and depth. They determine how we navigate conflicts, express love, and make decisions. They teach us that there isn't a one-size-fits-all approach to relationships. Instead, they are a beautiful mosaic, an amalgamation of our cultural influences. Culture, as we can see, adds a unique flavor to our relationships, enriching them in countless ways. It's the invisible hand that guides us, the thread that weaves through our shared stories, shaping our relationships in ways that make them uniquely ours. Ever wondered why communication is often hailed as the key to a successful relationship? Well, it's because communication is the bridge that connects two hearts, minds, and souls. It's the life force that allows two individuals to understand each other, to share their thoughts, feelings, and dreams, and to build a bond that's strong, deep, and meaningful. But communication in relationships isn't just about talking. It's about listening, understanding, and empathizing. It's about giving your partner the space to express their thoughts and feelings without judgment. It's about showing respect for their perspectives, even if they differ from yours. Now, let's dive into some intriguing facts about how communication styles can make or break a relationship. Firstly, did you know that the way you communicate with your partner can significantly impact your relationship satisfaction? Studies have shown that couples who communicate openly and effectively are generally happier and more satisfied in their relationships than those who don't. Secondly, effective communication can reduce conflict and enhance intimacy in a relationship. When couples can discuss their issues openly and honestly, they're less likely to have unresolved conflicts that can breed resentment and dissatisfaction. Plus, sharing your innermost thoughts and feelings can foster a sense of intimacy and closeness that's hard to achieve otherwise. Thirdly, communication isn't just about words. Non-verbal cues such as body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice can convey as much, if not more, meaning than the words themselves. Paying attention to these non-verbal cues can help you understand your partner better and improve the quality of your communication. Finally, remember that effective communication is a skill that can be learned and improved. It requires patience, practice, and a genuine desire to understand and connect with your partner. So don't be disheartened if you struggle with communication in your relationship. Instead, see it as an opportunity to grow and strengthen your bond with your partner. Indeed, communication is the lifeblood of a relationship that keeps it thriving. So, keep those lines of communication open, honest, and respectful, and watch your relationship blossom. Self-love, a term we often hear, but do we truly understand its significance in our relationships? Let's dive into this concept. Self-love. It sounds quite straightforward, doesn't it? But it's so much more than just treating yourself to a spa day or indulging in your favorite treat. It's about acknowledging your worth and understanding that you deserve happiness and love, just like everyone else. When we talk about self-love in the context of relationships, it's about building a relationship with yourself first. It's about understanding your needs, your wants, your boundaries, and your values. And it's about respecting them, honoring them, and not compromising on them for the sake of others. Now, you might be wondering, What does this have to do with my relationships with others? Well, a lot, actually. When you love yourself, you set the tone for how others should love and respect you. You teach others how to treat you by how you treat yourself. And when you're content, secure and fulfilled within yourself, you're more likely to bring those positive emotions into your relationships, enhancing the quality of your interactions. Research has shown a direct correlation between self-love and the quality of our relationships. Those who practice self-love tend to experience more fulfilling, healthier relationships compared to those who don't. They have a better understanding of their emotions, can communicate their needs more effectively, and have a higher tolerance for resolving conflicts. But remember, self-love is not a destination, it's a journey. It's about continuously evolving, growing, and learning more about yourself. It's about being your biggest cheerleader and your most compassionate critic. And most importantly, it's about realizing that you are enough, just as you are. You don't need to change for anyone or conform to societal expectations. You are unique, you are special, and you deserve to be loved, both by yourself and others. So the next time you find yourself questioning your worth or doubting your capabilities, remember to practice self-love. Be kind to yourself, respect your boundaries, and honor your needs. Remember, loving oneself is not just about self-care. It's the foundation of how we care for others in our relationships. A journey through the realm of relationships indeed takes us through unexpected paths. It's a voyage that plunges us into the unseen depths, where we unravel the science behind these intricate bonds. We've seen how chemicals in our brain play Cupid, sparking the flame of attraction and love. Our exploration then transported us across the globe, revealing the profound influence of cultural nuances on how relationships are formed and nurtured. From arranged marriages to online dating, culture paints a vibrant, diverse picture of love. The journey continued, highlighting the indispensable role of communication, the lifeblood of any relationship. It's through communication that we express, understand, resolve, and grow. And let's not forget the crucial part of self-love, the foundation upon which we build relationships. Loving ourselves allows us to love others more fully and authentically. As we conclude, remember that relationships are a beautiful blend of science, emotions, culture, communication, and self-love. Embrace the complexities